So as usual, cold and dark start. You can see that we've been expanding a bit on how we have things set up. Whether it is our EFB now being more of a positioned more reasonably. We have a few products that we're using that are helping us, one with ATC, one with camera down here. That's the X camera, so simple ATC from X Chatter. We also, this is the X camera here. And we're also going to be using better pushback for the pushback. There's a lot of tools, and as we're using them, we'll talk a little bit about it. So, and then we kind of updated the pedestal up here too, and the lower display unit. You can see we have the trim now. Of course, the quadrants is always there. We've added the fuel cutoff switch. We have the brakes now. We have the stab trim. And from the pedestal's viewpoint, we still have our fire alarm check. We got our radio, we got our nav, we got a transponder, and we also have a few more things, trims and all that good stuff. Some of these knobs, we control them through Octavi. I mentioned this before. It allows us to not have to fumble too much with these, so you can actually just choose here and say, I want to manage the transponder and start moving the dials here, or I want to change comms, and then I can go ahead and start changing comms. So we'll see this, of course, once we turn on the airplane. So with that in mind, let's just go ahead into starting things up. So we always start with closing the guard up here. Close the guard on emergency lights. We have ground power ready, so we're just going to go ahead and activate ground power. Alright, so from here, immediately we want to just make sure that we have our gears down. We've got the 3 greens here. Also make sure we have the 3 greens up there. Flaps, we want to make sure that they're fully retracted. We're checking for the lever as well as the annunciator here. And we're just going to go down. One of the first things we want to make sure before we turn anything on beyond this is to make sure that our fire alarm is working well. So first we want to look at the notifications. They're there. Next we're going to try the alarms. Those are working just fine. Next alarm we're going to start is the alarm in the cargo. That's also working. And then we want to make sure that we have our FIPS full.